Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. This is Bristol card or cardstock. This you can find in any office supply or art supply, and it's a heavy paper, but it's thin enough to serve as a very nice temporary stencil for my gel plate. And this is my Sharpie pen. Now today I'm going to do leaf shapes. Now this is a composition inspired by the British artist Peter Green. So this is a leaf shape, and I'm going to use my razor blade and cut out the shape. Okay. So this is negative shape, and these are the positive shapes. So you could call this a stencil, and this can be called a mask. But in the process of printmaking, sometimes I work so fast that they are interchangeable terms. So it doesn't matter what you call them. It's the artwork and the final result that is more important than the terminology. So this is how I cut my stencil and masks. And as you can see, I've been very busy. So I cut these out. So I have some mushroom shapes and some leaf shapes. As you can see, they once you pile them one on top of another, they create a very interesting pattern. So I'm going to play with these on my 18 by 24 gel plate. Now the reason why I find it's better to demonstrate on a large plate like this is there is enough room to assemble the elements like so. So I can have the freedom to shuffle them and create a design or a composition. So much easier than working on a small plate. So I will be right back. I'm going to decide what shapes to use and what arrangement they will make. So don't go away. Okay, so I have arranged my stencils like so, and I will use a dark first layer. This is Soho acrylic turquoise. This is really a phthalo green. This is Lucas steel blue and Lucas green earth. So they're deep colors, and this will serve as the background. So I will start with the turquoise. And I'm going to use my small brayer. Next, I will use steel blue. This is kind of like a gray. Just use my spatula here. And then some green earth. Okay. That's a very bold graphic statement. So I will let this air dry for a bit, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to start with some of this chrome green light, just as highlights. some of this turquoise deep. And the rest will be this green oxide. Now before I apply the green oxide, I will spread out this chrome green first. And then fill it in with this green oxide. Now this acrylic has a lot of extenders, so it's really a good pickup paint. Now I will use a wider brayer. Okay, let me just tidy up a little bit before I place my paper. This is my Richardson 135-pound cold press watercolor paper. And I'm giving a very even and firm pressure with my hand. because I want the layers of paint to transfer to the fibers of the paper. Now this is why it's important to use good paper. I'm not saying that you should spend a lot of money on expensive paper, but you need to use something better than copy paper. Because copy paper is for testing and not for good art. Art that you want to keep for yourself or give as a gift or to sell even. Okay. So I will leave this for about 6 minutes and I will be right back. Okay, it's been about 5 to 6 minutes. Let's see how we made out here. I think we have a really good transfer. I just have to pull this paper off very slowly. I think this is a nice study in green, the color green, and that's why I thought of Peter Green, because that's his name. Very cool. All right, so let me air dry this. I'm going to study this and see if it needs something else. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, I have some more wonderful submissions from all over the world, especially from my friend Olina from Ukraine. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, I just had to adjust the camera angle to get everything to fit. So now I'm going to apply a second layer. Now this is Nova Color. It's called Emerald, and it is a pearlescent color. So I'm going to use this as a final layer. And I want to make it semi-transparent, so I'm going to add some matte medium. Here we go. Here's some matte medium by Golden. I'm going to do it roughly like 2 tablespoons of matte medium. And about a tablespoon of pearlescent turquoise. I'll use my brush to mix this up. Give a good mix. And hopefully this will turn out to be translucent. Let me see if I can roll this out. See, I want there to be a third layer, but I don't want to hide what's underneath completely. I just want this as a very thin, iridescent veil. Okay. That's one thing I like about these cardstock, that it's much easier to take off because they're more visible. And the best part about using cardstock stencils is I don't need to wash them. Okay. Let's hope this works. So here is the first pool. I just have to be very careful because the plate is really sticking. I think I like the result. It's very subtle and it doesn't hide what's underneath. So I do like the texture of the light green, but I just wanted to add a little something to give it some depth. Pretty good transfer because there's hardly any paint left. Right. Very cool. And it's iridescent. You can see the shine of it when I change the angle of the paper. Okay, so what I'll do is air dry this and do a recap. So don't go away. Okay, everybody, this has dried beautifully and I'm pretty happy with the result. Here's a close-up. And I do like the texture and the shine of the iridescent turquoise. And it's semi-transparent because I did not want to hide the pretty texture of the light green. This is one of the characteristics of a printed image, as you can achieve all these intricate, beautiful detail without too much trouble. So there you have it, my inspiration from British artist Peter Green. And this is a green print. And I want to thank Olina and Dawn from Kansas. Please visit Art Whisper 88, which is my storefront, and any donations or sales will help to keep this channel going. I'm going to put this to one side and place Peter Green's work on the other side so you can see the comparison. It's a good piece of inspiration, and I'd like to encourage you to look up the biography of artist Peter Green. I do like his work a lot, and his work has influenced me over the years. So please do that. And thank you for subscribing and for watching, and I will see you next time.